महक रहा है मधुबन तुमसे, ओ बाबा मधुबन वाले। महक रहा है मधुबन तुमसे, ओ बाबा मधुबन वाले।
बाप दादा ने आप श्रेष्ठ आत्माओं के लिए 3 तख्त दिए, क्योंकि लाडले हो ना, सिकीला देवी हो, लाडले भी। जो लाडला बच्चा होता है उसको झूले में या गोदी में रखते, मट्टी में पाँव रखने नहीं देते। तो बाप दादा ने जो 3 तख्त के अधिकारी है, उनके लिए कितने भिन्न झूले दिए। कभी शांति के झूले में झूलो, कभी सुख के झूले में झूलो, कभी प्रेम के झूले में झूलो। तख्त और झूले इसी में ही पाँव रखना। फिर बच्चे पूछते हैं हम भविष्य में कहाँ आएंगे, क्या बनेंगे? तो बाप कहते हैं जितना समय से आए हो उतने समय में चेक करो कि मेरा पाँव जितना समय हुआ है उतना ही समय झूलों में या तख्त पर रहा है, उतना ही भविष्य में रायल कराने में रहेंगे। रायल प्रजा में भी नहीं आएंगे, रायल कराने में ही आएंगे। तो ये सब हर एक अपने आप अपनाने का, दूसरे को नहीं देखना, अपना हिसाब निकाल। हर एक चाहता क्या है, रायल कराने, राज कराना में ही नहीं। तो अब भी जितना समय मिलता है, क्योंकि समापति तो अचानक होनी है, तो जब तक समापति हो तब तक अब भी चेक करेंगे। तो जितना समय ज्यादा है बाप के गोदी में, तख्त पर, झूले में रहेंगे, उतना समय रायल फैमिली में, रायल कराने में भाग्य प्राप्त करेंगे।
वो तीर्थ बना है तुमसे, ओ अब्बा वो वाले। वो तीर्थ बना है तुमसे, ओ अब्बा वो वाले। महक रहा है मधुबन तुमसे।
ओम शांति। अव्यक्ति परिवार में आपका स्वागत है। आज है दिन 17। सदा हर्षित रहने के लिए अपनी नेचर को सरल बनाओ, सहनशील बनो। आज का विषय है बाप दादा के दिल तख्त नशीन। अव्यक्त इशारे। बाप दादा को सबसे प्यारे साफ दिल वाले बच्चे पसंद हैं। साफ दिल सदा बाप दादा के दिल तख्त नशीन हैं। वे वृत्ति में, दृष्टि में, बोल में, संबंध संपर्क में सरल और स्पष्ट एक समान दिखाई देते हैं। सरलता की निशानी है। दिल, दिमाग, बोल एक समान। दिल में एक, बोल में दूसरा, यह सरलता की निशानी नहीं है। सरल स्वभाव वाले सदा निर्माण चित्त, निरहंकारी, निस्वार्थी होते हैं। वे सरल चित्त, सरल वाणी, सरल वृत्ति, सरल दृष्टि वाले होते हैं। अभी हम मोहिनी दीदी जी से सुनेंगे जगदम्बा माँ की विशेषताएं। मम्मा ने कभी अपना शो नहीं किया, गुप्त पालना दी, अच्छी धारणा कराने में मदद की। आज दिन तक भी देश विदेश में बाबा के कई बच्चे हैं जिनका अनुभव है कि हम जैसे साकार माता पिता की पालना में पल रहे हैं। अभी हम मोहिनी दीदी से सुनेंगे।
ओम शांति। बाबा का बच्चों से कितना प्यार है। बाबा कहता है झूले में झूलो या तखत पर बैठो। बालक हैं तो झूले पर हैं और मालिक हैं तो तखत पर हैं। तो दोनों का अनुभव कर सकते हैं। झूले में झूलते हैं तो उसका अपना सुख होता है। भाइयों का पता नहीं, पर बहनें तो झूलों पे बैठी होंगी जरूर है। तो जब झूलते थे वो स्थूल में झूलते थे। अभी बाबा जो झूले दे रहे हैं, प्रेम का, शांति का, आनंद का झूला, ये सब अनुभव करने की बातें होती है। ऐसे ही तखत भी है। तखत पे बैठते ही जो रूहानी नशा, रूहानी अथॉरिटी, मालिकपन, सब गुण इमर्ज होते हैं। तो इसलिए हमारा बाबा कितना प्यारा है, मीठा है। हम बच्चों के लिए देखो क्या सोचते हैं। कहते हैं परमात्मा के लिए कि दुख हरता सुख करता है, बिगड़े को बनाने वाला है और असंभव को संभव करने वाला है। आज मैं आपको सवेरे की एक बहुत अच्छी छोटी कहानी सुनाती हूँ। वो इसलिए कहानी नहीं, लेकिन हमें क्या करना है वर्तमान समय पर और कैसे हर गुण को शक्ति के रूप में यूज करो। आप सभी को ये मालूम है कि गयाना और ट्रिनिडाद वाले 50 वर्ष मना रहे हैं, 50 वर्ष हो गए। आज जयंती दीदी गई हैं वहां पर, मैं तो जा नहीं पाई। तो उनका था कि बहुत अच्छे प्रोग्राम हैं, वीआईपीस के, जनता के, ब्राह्मणों के, तो हमको आप लोग एक अच्छा ब्लेसिंग बना के दो। तो हमने अव्यक्ति परिवार के लिए पिछले साल दिवाली पर गोल्डन एंजल बनाया था। तो उन्होंने कहा हमको वो चाहिए। तो हमने कहा कि वो तो अव्यक्ति परिवार का है, तो आपको हम कुछ और बनवा के देंगे। दिल्ली में बनेंगे, फिर दिल्ली से जाएंगे। काफी समय से उनको बोला हुआ था। तो जिन्होंने बनाया उन्होंने बना लिया और वहां से भेज दिया। और आज जो बहन जाने वाली थी ट्रिनिडाद, वही आज का ही दिन था। उसका समय हो गया पर अभी तक आए नहीं थे ब्लेसिंग कार्ड। तो हमारे भाई हैं यहाँ पर, और दिल्ली में 2 कहाँ हैं अभी ब्लेसिंग कार्ड। आश्चर्य तो ये होता है कि हर एक कंपनी, हर एक का सिस्टम इतना अच्छा है कि वो देख पा रहे थे। तो हमने कल जब देखा शाम को, तो बोला अभी तो जर्मनी में ही है, अभी जर्मनी से कैसे आएंगे। तो फिर भी जांच करते रहे, क्योंकि हमने सोचा जिसके लिए बने हैं प्रोग्राम के लिए उनको मिलना चाहिए, और अगर नहीं होगा तो उनके पास क्या देने के लिए होगा। सवेरे से यही करते रहे सभी कि मिलने चाहिए, दरवाजे की तरफ देखते रहे आए कि नहीं आए। फिर पता लगा किस ट्रक में हैं, कौन से हैं। फिर उनको कहते रहे भाई हमको चाहिए चाहिए। तो हमने कहा ठीक है, अभी 12 बजे निकलना था, 12:45 तो हो चुके हैं। तो अंदर में बाबा की याद तो थी पर ड्रामा भी। और मैं कदम कदम पर ये महसूस कर रही थी कि ब्रह्मा बाबा की याद के साथ साथ ड्रामा याद रहे तो याद रहेगी, पर व्यर्थ नहीं चलेगा। हुआ था जो हुआ होगा। हाँ, तो पर अंदर में हाँ, भूमि बहन ने ऑर्डर दिया था, उनको मेरे को भी इतना विश्वास था अंदर में कि मिलेंगे। अब कैसे मिलेंगे वे हमारे प्रैक्टिकल में देखें कोई संभावना ही नहीं थी। आप आश्चर्य करेंगे कि 11:15 बजे पार्सल आया, हमने उसको खोला, ठीक किया, और जो बहन जा रही थी उसको सूटकेस में डाल के दिए। तो मैंने ये देखा कि बाबा की याद तो है, लेकिन विश्वास की जो शक्ति है, तो देखो शक्ति ऐसे है जैसे आपके संकल्प है, जैसे हिम्मत है, शक्ति है, धैर्यता है, तो वो एनर्जी काम करती है। तो रियली हमको तो मैं तो बार बार यही कह रही थी कि थैंक्स तो है ही बाबा को, लेकिन सभी के प्रति कि बाबा को याद करो, परंतु विश्वास की जो शक्ति है, जैसे प्रेम की शक्ति है, धैर्यता की शक्ति है, शांति की शक्ति है। आज हमने क्या विश्वास अंदर में बार बार ये आया था, ऐसा हो नहीं सकता कि ना आए, ऐसा हो नहीं सकता है ना आए। तो मैंने सोचा आप सबको मैं वो छोटी कहानी सुनाऊंगी आज की, कि कितना असंभव भी संभव हो जाता है, पर अपनी मन की और बुद्धि की शक्ति बनाए रखनी है। वो जब डावाडोल होती है ना, तो विघ्न आने शुरू हो जाते हैं। निर्विघ्न रहने के लिए दृढ़ विश्वास चाहिए, अचल अडोल विश्वास चाहिए, और कुछ भी बेफिक्र भी रहे और विश्वास सही भी है कि जरूर होगा। तो उसी टाइम पर जब हम ये शक्ति का यूज करते हैं तो बहुत आत्माओं को उससे प्रेरणा मिलती है, चाहे उनको पता नहीं है, क्योंकि उसकी जो सुगंध कहो या उसकी किरणें कहो वो फैलती है, और कईयों में फिर वो उसी तरह के विश्वास के संकल्प आने लगते हैं। तो मैंने सोचा कि आप लोगों से ये शेयर करें कि कभी भी कोई परिस्थिति है, विश्वास नहीं खोना है, राइट? चाहे वो आत्मिक विश्वास है, बाबा पर है, ड्रामा पर है, तो एक विश्वास की वाइब्रेशन से आज तो कमाल ही हो गई। ऐसे हमको अभी समय अनुसार ऐसी परिस्थिति आएंगी कि इस तरह की जो शक्तियां हैं वो ज्यादा यूज करनी होंगी। पर कभी भी मन में हिम्मत नहीं हारो, और बस बाबा है और बाबा का कार्य है, निस्वार्थ है, तो कई विघ्न आए, आके वापस भी चला गया, फिर आ गया, फिर भी मिल गया। तो कहने का मतलब ये है कि विश्वास की शक्ति बहुत जरूरी है। बाबा तो झूला और तखत दे रहे हैं, और मैं कहती हूँ कि शक्ति भी बहुत जरूरी है। तो अव्यक्ति इशारा है, होमवर्क है, बाप दादा के दिल तखत नशीन। पता नहीं कितनों ने बाबा के दिल तखत पर बैठ करके क्या अनुभव होता है किया है। जिन्होंने किया वो हाथ खड़ा करो। बहुतों ने किया है, राइट? अच्छा। मैं देख रही हूँ सबके हाथ। तो बाबा कहते हैं बाप दादा को सबसे क्या होता है, सबसे कौन प्रिय लगते हैं? साफ दिल वाले, सब साफ दिल वाले बच्चे हैं। बाप दादा के सब साफ दिल वाले बच्चे हैं। पूछ नहीं रहा है बाबा, साफ दिल है, साफ दिल वाले बच्चे हैं। तो बाबा कहते हैं बाप, तो बाबा कहते हैं कि दिल पर बाप दादा के दिल तखत नशीन हो। तो बाबा कहते हैं कि वृत्ति वृत्ति से, दृष्टि से, बोल से, संबंध संपर्क में सरल और स्पष्ट एक, बाबा कहते हैं, एक समान दिखाई दे रहे हैं। पहले वृत्ति, फिर दृष्टि, फिर बोल रहे। तो बाबा कहते हैं कि सरलता की निशानी है, क्या है, कि दिमाग और बोल, दिल दिमाग और बोल एक समान हो। दिल में हलचल हो रही है, दिमाग में क्या हो रहा है, बोल क्या रहे हैं। तो बाबा कहते हैं दिल में एक बोल से, एक बोल और दूसरा दिमाग में कुछ और, दिल में कुछ और, तो वो कोई सरलता की निशानी नहीं है। तो बाबा कहते हैं कि सरल स्वभाव का सदा वो निर्माणचित होंगे, निरंकारी होंगे, निस्वार्थी होते हैं। तो बाबा कहते हैं कि वे सत्य चित्त सरल वाणी की वृत्ति और सरल दृष्टि, सरल वाणी सरल दृष्टि वाले होते हैं। पता लगता है ना, कोई बोलते हैं, हाँ, तो हम लोग बोलते हैं भाई गोल गोल मत बोलो, स्पष्ट बोलो। तो मन में जब सरलता नहीं है ना, तो दुविधा है। जैसे दो ठीक है नहीं है, करें नहीं करें, स्पष्ट नहीं होता है। और जब स्पष्ट नहीं होता है तो बोल कैसे स्पष्ट होंगे ना। तो सभी हम बाबा जो हमें दिल तखत नशीन कह रहे हैं, मैं तो खुद ही कह रही हूँ कि मुझे भी अभी थोड़ा और अनुभव करना है दिल तखत क्या होता है। झूले का तो अनुभव होता है कि आनंद है, खुशी है, पर दिल तखत पे बैठना क्या होता है। अनुभव है हमारा ब्रह्मा बाबा के समय बहुत, जैसे कि बाबा कितने हम समीप हैं। और ऐसा लगता था कि बाबा हम लोगों को कई बार दिन में याद करते थे, तो जरूर बाबा के दिल पर होंगे। नहीं, ऐसे ही ऐसा अनुभव होता है, खासकर आजकल 7 बजे जब योग में बैठते हैं तो पता नहीं, हाँ, बाबा के पास पहुंच जाते हैं, निराकारी स्थिति का अनुभव होता है, अशरीरी है, बिना किसी पुरुषार्थ के जैसे ही बैठते हैं तो बाबा याद कर रहे हैं ना। जब भी बाबा याद करते हैं तो मेहनत थोड़ी करनी पड़ेगी, जब हमें याद करना है तो मेहनत करनी पड़ती है। तो ये जो संगम युग का समय चल रहा है, बाबा की तरफ से बहुत तरह के खजाने मिल रहे हैं, इसलिए सरल चित साफ दिल होकर के बाबा के खजानों से अपने को भरपूर करते रहो। अभी कुछ मिनटों के लिए हम ऐसी स्थिति बना के बैठेंगे जो निरंकारी, निर्विकारी, निरंकारी स्थिति और स्मृति दृष्टि बोल सब सरल। ओम शांति। ओम शांति। देखा है? ये ब्लेसिंग कार्ड है, देखो। शायद तितली है इसलिए उड़ के पहुंच गए होंगे, कोई तो तरीका होगा। अभी आपको कैसे पहुंचाए जो अव्यक्ति परिवार में आ रहे हैं उनको तो ओके जी। ओम शांति।
बाबा तेरी मीठी मुरली की धुन
करके मन हर्षाए। अव्यक्त वाणी, तारीख है 28 जून 1977। बाप दादा की हर ब्राह्मणात्मा प्रति श्रेष्ठ कामनाएं। सर्व खुश नसीब सर्वश्रेष्ठ आत्माओं के कल्याण अर्थ निमित्त बने हुए बाप दादा के साथ सदा सहयोगी रहने के पार्ट बजाने वाली सर्व आत्माओं को देख बाप दादा भी हर्षित होते हैं। बाप के स्नेह व लगन में रहने वाली स्नेही आत्माओं को मिलन के उमंग उत्साह में देख बाप भी बच्चों को स्नेह और उमंग का रिटर्न दे रहे हैं। बाप दादा जानते हैं कि सभी बच्चों के अंदर स्नेह, सहयोग की भावना और बाप समान बनने का श्रेष्ठ संकल्प भी है। इन सब को देख बाप दादा बच्चों को स्वयं से भी सर्वश्रेष्ठ ताज तख्त नशीन परम धाम के चमकते हुए सितारे और विश्व के सर्व आत्माओं के दिल के सहारे विश्व की आत्माओं के आगे सदा पूर्वज और पूज्य ऐसे श्रेष्ठ देखने चाहते हैं। अच्छा, आगे की मुरली कल सुनेंगे। ओम शांति।
तेरी मीठी मुरली की धुन सुन कर के मन हर्षाए, हो सुन कर के मन हर्षाए।
मीठी प्यारी मम्मा ममता मई जगदम्बा।
इसीलिए कहते हैं अब यहाँ ये दुख की दुनिया अथवा दुख का जो घर ग्रस्त बना चुके हुए है, अभी उसको कैसे सुधारो, उस बिगड़ी को कैसे संवारो। इसीलिए कहते हैं इससे अभी मन को हटा करके अभी इसमें मन रखो। तो कहा जाता है नहीं अंत मते सो गते। इसीलिए अभी ये चीज कैसे बने उसी बनाने का तो ये प्रयत्न सिखाया जाता है नहीं। इसीलिए ऐसा कई जो मिसअंडरस्टैंड करते हैं कि यहाँ घर गृहस्थ को छुड़ाया जाता है या यहाँ कुछ अपना प्रवृत्ति का कुछ नहीं, ये रॉन्ग है। यहाँ है ही आदर्श प्रवृत्ति का, और प्रवृत्ति का ही जो पूर्ण कंप्लीट आदर्श है वो कैसे बने, वही तो चीज बनवाई जाती है ना। और वो बनाने वाला है, कहते नहीं परमात्मा ने ये संसार बनाया, परमात्मा ने नर और नारी को रचा, ऐसे कहते हैं ना। तो परमात्मा ने कैसे रचा वो भी समझना है ना। परमात्मा ने ऐसे थोड़ी रचा तुम माँ दुखी रहो और ऐसे रहो, नहीं। परमात्मा ने जो चीज रची वो बड़ी अच्छी रची। वो कैसी रची वो बैठ करके समझाते हैं कि हमने ऐसी रची और तुमने उसको क्या बना दिया। देखो तो सही क्या बन गए हो, अपने से ही देखो, अपने जीवन से देखो क्या बन गए हो। दुखी, रोगी, अकाले मृत्यु, और ये संसार के कहीं देखो दुख के सब ये मैंने थोड़ी बनाए। इसीलिए बाप कहते मैंने क्या बनाया, नर और नारी मैंने कैसा बनाया, और तुम्हारा संसार, तुम्हारे रिलेशन से ये सब मैंने कैसे बनाए वो बैठ के समझाते। देखो ये रिलेशन है ना, ये प्रवृत्ति तो दिखलाते हैं, नर नारी दोनों रिलेशन में खड़े हैं। ये ऐसे नहीं अलग अलग हैं। ये नर नारी को पति पत्नी तो संबंध दिखलाते, तो पति पत्नी तो जरूर बच्चे भी होंगे, फिर बच्चे होंगे तो सब रिलेशन से राजा प्रजा सारा संसार का होगा ना। तो इसे सिद्ध होता है ना, ये संसार पूजा जाता है। तो बाप कहते तुम्हारा संसार क्या था, बड़ा पूजनीय था, अभी देखो क्या हो गए हो।
मिस्री से भी मीठे तेरे बोल बड़े अनमोल, शब्द ज्ञान ते सुन कर तेरे हुए असुर भी डावाडोल। पर्वत से ऊंचा सागर से गहरा तेरा अनुपम ज्ञान, तेरे गुण तेरी पहचान, तुम हो मम्मा उच्च महान।
Om Shanti. To remain constantly cheerful, be easy-natured and tolerant. Seated on BapDada's heart throne, BapDada has the most love for the children who have clean hearts. Those who have clean hearts are constantly seated on BapDada's heart throne. In their attitude, vision, words, relationships, and connections, they are seen as being easy, simple, and clear with everyone equally. The sign of easiness is that your heart, head, and words are equal. It is not a sign of easiness to have one thing in your heart and something else in your words. Those who have an easy nature are constantly humble-hearted, egoless, and altruistic. They have easy and simple hearts. They speak simple words and have a simple attitude and vision. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Welcome to Avyakti Parivar. Today's day 17. To remain constantly cheerful, be easy-natured and tolerant. Today's topic, seated on BapDada's heart throne. The specialities of Mother Jagdamba. Mama never made a show of herself. She always gave incognito sustenance and helped everyone to have good dharana. Even today, many brothers and sisters in this land and abroad have experiences of being sustained by the sustenance of the Sakar mother and father, Mama and Baba. Now we will listen to Mohini Didi ji.
Om Shanti, everyone. Easy, everything is easy. Spiritual life, the path of Raj Yoga is actually easy. I know when we use the full words, we always say easy Raj Yoga. But then on the journey, if someone finds that there are certain difficulties, then we have to go and find what is the reason. And one of the reason is that easiness is not in your heart. So how to be easy in our nature, in our heart, in our thinking? Actually, one of the words which Baba uses word saral, and then of course the best translation could be easy. But this is more like simplicity or serenity, simple thinking, serene thinking, no complication. So everything really begins from our thoughts, then our attitude, then our words. And I think Baba always wants us to bring transformation and change, basic change in the self. Not just temporary, not just externally, but deep within and in a natural way. You know, when it's like you yourself find that your thoughts are complicated, in conflict. So conflicting thoughts are complicated. But Baba says elevated thoughts, clear thoughts, and simplicity in your thinking. Whatever Baba says and gives us as homework for our Avyakti signal, I think that really needs, even if we could say, yes, we have, I am okay, I am easy. But when signal is given, then we need to churn what really Baba means. So then Baba keep telling us, if it is like this, then what will be your experience? What will be your stage? So we check our experience, we check our stage, just to see what is the percentage of the quality which Baba wants us to experience. Simple and easy. It will happen. No, it will not happen. It might happen, but it will happen, you know. So many thoughts come in a different way, different directions. I know when I used to be with dadis, they never had any other thought. They had just one thought. This is Almighty Baba's task. It's drama. It is fixed. It is accurate, you know. And for us, even if we say we believe, but not necessarily in practical, we are able to put full stop of drama or use the shield of drama. Like this morning, I was feeling that how much really it comes in the mind all the time, drama. So even you are making lot of effort, but still you could be carefree. There is no worry, there is no concern, carefree. But still you are kind of very much determined that this must happen. You have to do this. Otherwise, determination and drama sometimes doesn't go together. You have determination, but drama has really completely different scene or happening. For many, many souls, like our vision is that this will play this part or will do. Doesn't work. Completely different. So then we have knowledge of drama and we immediately say, but that's the part of that soul. So it's not necessarily what I say and think about that soul's part will happen now. Yes, it will happen, it could happen. But if it doesn't happen, no disappointment, no disheartening. No, it's drama. Not only drama, but is beneficial. They're definitely something very special, elevated, that the way I'm thinking is not happening. But some, they think and it doesn't happen, get disappointed. I thought it will happen like that. But there is a bigger power, and that is Baba and drama. So how do we constantly keep Baba and drama? Mama used to say that Baba and drama are two rails. And they need to be together. It cannot be just Baba. It cannot be just drama. And I think we do experience that if we don't want to have wasteful thoughts, if we want to remain carefree, if we want to maintain consistent stage, it is very important that Baba and drama. You feel such a, support, effort, and drama. I think that makes very simple, easy. Otherwise, again, when there is lot of such feelings in the heart, where you lose hope, you lose courage, you start losing even faith. So no, use drama, and Baba says, have easy heart, easy attitude. So Baba is saying, seated on BapDada's heart throne. BapDada has the most love for the children who have, Baba says, clean heart. Many people say, what is pure? Difference between pure and clean. Right? So, yes, purity is viceless. But lot of every day, the influence of what is happening around us, the part different actors are playing. So Baba says that those who have, Baba saying those who have clean heart are constantly seated on BapDada's heart throne. I think everyone has to keep checking and cleaning, keep cleaning. Because there could be certain influences, subtle fears, uncertainty. So Baba says, in the attitude, in your vision, in your words, relationships, and connections, Baba says, they are seen as Baba says that clean, simple, and clear. Clean, simple, and clear, because Baba says that they are totally clean and totally they are clean. The sign of the easiness is that your heart and your words are equal. We say heart is saying this, but what we are saying through words is completely different. It is not a sign of easiness. Heart and the words. To have, so Baba says, to have one thing in your heart and something else in your words, that's not clean heart, right? Those who have an easy nature are, Baba says, constantly humble and then seated. Baba says they are egoless. They are egoless and then they are altruistic. They have easy and simple hearts. Baba says then what happens? Their words are simple words and have a simple attitude and a simple vision. Again, the translation, the best they could use is easy, simple, but it's little deeper. Saral word you can Google and try to understand. It's a very little bit more higher and more spiritual. So you can check on that, and of course again the homework is churning, then little bit experimenting, and then so that our trust keep increasing and we find everything in life is easy and simple. Om Shanti.
Omshanti Didi.
Hello, Shreen Ben. Om Shanti.
Good evening, Avyakti Parivar. I like the story you were sharing in the Hindi thing about the blessings. And the funny remark you made, because they were butterflies, they just flew and came. It looked beautiful.
When I saw butterfly, I said, maybe inside the box they were jumping, that we want to reach our destination.
Right.
They made it.
They made it.
It was really adventure for us. Keep watching where they are, keep tracking it. And finally they were at the door of Harmony House. And we ran, grabbed them, pack it, send it, was really good.
Right. One of the things I was listening to Mama, and I'm not sure you read this, Didi, but in the Hindi Patra Pushp, the Hindi one, there is a Murli that Shiv Baba spoke to Mama. We're not sure when, but it's a really, really fascinating Murli. And Baba says several things in that Murli, so it must have been many, many decades ago. And one of the things Baba says to Mama in that Murli is that your task is to make the 108 ready. And so I was thinking how much maturity Mama should have had for Baba to have said that. And since you met Mama, what is the quality that we really need to understand about Mama at this time?
I think that, like knowledge is knowledge, but knowledge also is wisdom. And so it depends on how do you study. The way Mama heard Baba And the way Mama studied the Murli, it's like deeper meaning and deeper sense of it was not only understood, but she became the embodiment of that. And it's very, very interesting to see her. I think that maturity is in everyone. Everyone is mature, but Mama's maturity was really, like for her age, she could have been extroverted or playful or joy, but Mama was very cheerful, happy. You know, her face was full, always cheerful, happy, but also very introverted, also like a detached observer. So I think that the way internally she understood dharana or inculcation in balancing the virtues. You know, like some do extreme, you know, even for everything, like Dadi Janki, you know, she used to say, I eat everything, but I eat very little so that I could eat it. But if you like something, you just overeat. I like this one, and then you can't eat it. But Mama had that maturity to balance the qualities. Balance, and it's like she was like a child in front of Baba. Then she was master when she was on her own. She was very, very loveful, but also very lawful. You know, whatever balances are required of the values or virtues or powers, she was excellent in that. And that was her maturity.
Did you get a chance to listen to that Murli Didi that I'm talking about? It's in the Hindi Patra Pushp.
No, I don't
No?
think I heard that.
It's
Must be old.
it is a very old Murli, and it's so fascinating because Shiv Baba is revealing a lot about himself to Mama. He's addressing it to Mama, and he's revealing a lot about himself. Since you haven't read it, I won't ask you more questions about it. But one more thing I wanted to ask you about Mama is so we hear about all her qualities, right? We hear maturity, you're talking about the balance of virtues, all of those things. What was something hidden that you would notice about her that was not very obvious?
I think that understand, there is purity, which we all have, but then pure thoughts, pure words, pure vision, use that power of purity into our life. So when that is there, then there is lightness, there is easiness, there is love. So what I found that whatever gift she had or inculcated, like she used the power of purity in practical life. She used the faith on Baba on a practical life. But for many of us, there is purity. But then there are ordinary thoughts, there are wasteful thoughts. But if there is purity, there won't be wasteful thoughts, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely.
So I think Mama began her efforts from the mind, from the thoughts, then attitude, then words, and then action. So many of us, we follow, we adopt principles, we study every day, but not necessarily think about mind is also not mine, right? If everything belongs to Baba, mind also belongs to Baba. So how can I think, oh, I want this should be like that? But that's, I'm using my mind as my mind. So this whole thing of my was not in Mama. It was as if Baba has blessed her. So every time she will say, Baba says this, Baba says this, Baba says that, and that were her thoughts too. Not my thoughts, right?
Right. It's so
Even
high.
when she repeated Murli, the way she will explain every point was completely different her own churning of the knowledge. But it was Baba's original thoughts, original words,
Mm.
you know. Nothing was mixed into my thoughts, my ideas. So somewhere deeply that purity, level of purity of everything is Baba's, I am Baba, Baba's child, this kind of, I think that must be something foundation in Mama's life.
Mm-hmm. When I listen unto or read Mama's Murlis, I always am amazed by the crispness of her intellect. It's so clean. And it must have been so different, right? They both Mama and Baba, that they came onto the path of bhakti, like they arrived, both of them. Of course, Shiv Baba arrived and then they arrived. And it must have been so different from anything else that was going around, right? Now we have so many speakers, so many this, so many that. But at that time, the way Mama spoke or the way Baba spoke would have been so different from Bhakti, right?
Yeah, if you understand original knowledge, the way what Baba explained, and you keep churning, following it, practical, it's very rich. You don't have to really listen to another things. But some people are not able to go deeper. Oh, then the Baba says same thing, so they want something spoken in a different way, different words. So they start listening to many what we call innovative speakers. So
Mm-hmm.
it depends. The truth is
Right.
truth,
Mm-hmm.
and it's eternal, and it doesn't need to be, you know, it's repeated, but it's truth, right?
Right, right. I was thinking about Sunday's Murli, and you mentioned something on Sunday night when Brother Eric was interviewing you. But I wanted to still ask you because I didn't understand deeply this whole idea of Debhan. Baba said that there is ego of the body, which he said was Debhan, and Deyabhiman, which was the body consciousness. And he said that the ego of the body goes very deep. And what are your thoughts about the ego of the body?
It's not only ego of the body, but when there is body consciousness, there is ego. It could be intellect, ego of your own personality, ego of your creativity, ego of your talents. So all different kinds of ego. It's not only body, it's your own personality. Yes, I am very smart and I know everything. I am very intelligent. This kind of thoughts. It's a very subtle ego.
Right, right.
So it's
Um,
not only ego of body.
mm. One of the things I was thinking, Didi, about Debhan that Baba spoke about was what you're saying about, I have something. And you were just now talking about Mama really even giving her mind to Baba. So can we have ego of the mind or ego of the intellect, maybe?
Hmm. No, that means ego about your own ideas. Let's
Okay.
say if I am, with Baba and then I start getting some very good thoughts, right? And then I say, I'm so brilliant. But not realizing that it was Baba. I remember that, when we start doing, we were double foreigners in India, we wanted to always plan something like now we have Call of Time or Images, Voices of Hope. And so in the beginning, what we start doing is Summit and many, many good programs. And I remember that, like, you get the idea, and when you say it, everyone likes it, and they say, let's do it. And then you start thinking, oh, such a brilliant, am I thinking brilliant, or is it Baba who
Right.
kind of was able to receive from Baba what should be done? But subtly, I still remember those days that, I will propose something and everyone will like it. And then I could, for a moment, think, wow, I got such a brilliant idea. Look how well it is accepted. That could be one thing. But then it's Baba, because the way it happened is Baba. So if there is ego, then I take all credits.
Right.
Otherwise, I just that I am very fortunate that Baba gave this idea in my intellect. And, it's just like there is a catching power. Same is with the insights. Even going to Baba and getting message, everyone can sit with that focus, concentration, and get those little waves.
Mm.
So this I of body consciousness changes into the ego.
Right, right, right. One thing I've noticed, Didi, that eventually drama really puts a stop to it. Like something happens where whatever you were able to do, if you have ego about it, or even if you don't have ego about it, that I remember one time you saying that just the fact that we are able to keep doing service is a blessing. That's the blessing. And sometimes if there is ego, then those thoughts don't come, or you can't do what you think you can do. And I feel drama sometimes just takes care of it, the ego part. One of the things that Baba said in Sunday's Murli is he was talking about circumstances will come and you have to learn to put a full stop. What are your inspirations for us about this, right? Like these, because we are seeing changes in the world. And what do you feel that we should keep doing now?
I feel that, I was mentioning during day, I had this thought. I just look at Brahma Baba, what he did until last moment. And even he was ascending, getting very detached and, but also he was taking care of yagya. He was taking care of many things which were necessary. He didn't give up until last day to go around the kitchen or, walk around and give sakash to children or go into hut and sit there. So it's really externally you will continue in a very normal way. It's not now I am becoming perfect, so I don't talk to this one. I remain very quiet. And yes, internally one is. So why I felt very comfortable and kind of very clear for myself also. Because I just can't be doing only yoga. I want to take care of yagya. I want to cooperate, help, so then I said, well, yogi, karma yogi, sayogi, you need to be all until end. So I would tell everyone that yes, keep doing what you are doing it, but internally your nature should change. You will find that the way you are speaking now is different, bringing hope to people, be loving to them. Qualities and state should be elevated. But in actions, you keep doing what you are normally doing, right?
So you were talking just now about the nature changing. How do we change? Even because in Sunday also Baba was saying, this royal nature that we say, oh, it's my nature. How do we change that?
The way you look at things, the way you speak, so you could change it. Depends on, say, everything is coming from your attitude. And attitude is not visible. Words can be, heard and we know. But let's say there is attitude, someone said, if I have to do something perfect, I have to do thoroughly, I have to do properly. So now attitude is they will always find in others what they haven't done completely. Oh, it becomes like that, which is not really good in a way. And so nature, it becomes like, okay. And I always say, no, this is not the way. But that soul cannot see it until there is more realization.
Mm.
So I think that's the nature of you do one thing, but it's coming from your sanskar. Nature is coming from your sanskar. But we have to cultivate nature, my eternal qualities, my divine qualities. When you cultivate them, then they are bringing the transformation in your attitude and then your words and your relationship with others. Very subtle.
Yeah,
Again, I don't like to really penetrate on anyone's nature too. Okay, it's all
absolutely.
right that soul has to realize and change, because then it becomes my habit, right? And I don't want that. So
Right.
we all have to be careful also.
Yeah.
Okay.
These very subtle test papers that come, right, Didi? What you're saying
Mm,
is that I can look, but then it shouldn't become my habit to keep looking like that.
yeah.
Um, I feel somehow protected. Maybe for you, it's not that way because of your roles. Many times I think, oh, it's not my role. It's not, I don't need to look. But with your role, you have to keep that balance of saying something, not saying something. One last thing about paper, Maya as paper. Baba kept saying that. And what were your thoughts about the way Maya is coming to us and what are the papers? Are we really recognizing the papers?
Yeah, it could be self-doubt. It could be losing self-respect. It could be losing trust on yourself, very subtly. But if you just maintain it all the time, okay, will I be able to do or not? But if Baba has chosen me, Baba will guide me, so keeping Baba, not allowing all those subtle weaknesses could emerge. May not be big vices, but it could be weakness. And okay, will I be able to make it? Will I be able to represent properly? These are very subtle thoughts, which is actually Maya, no?
Right, right.
So that's
And
what
how are
Maya.
they a paper? Let's say if I have self-doubt, how is that a paper that is going to make me experienced?
No, when I came to USA, somebody came to me and said, "You're not meant for here. There should be someone else." I said, "I'm very happy if someone else can do it because I love to be in India." But then I said, I can only leave if Baba tells me, because he sent me. It's not you send me. I don't need your approval. It's Baba sent me.
Right.
And those are the words I always, then people say, so difficult here, so difficult. I said, but Baba told me not to be here. So this way we not allow to be affected or influenced by any of the opinions, criticism, and not even lose the self-respect, maintain it. Baba has told me, let's see why Baba told me, right? And then we keep saying that how the role opens up and what service Baba makes us do, right? So Maya is
Right.
where lose your self-respect, self-trust. That's what Maya does, right? But Baba then, if you keep saying, no, this is what Baba has given me, I'm going to keep it, right?
So,
Okay.
Didi, one last, because of you were talking about US, I can wait till next week, but I'd like to ask you now, is do you feel, when did you feel it was much easier? Do you feel your your yoga became better, or just life became better in the US?
I think life is learning, growing, using our powers, and yeah, I think every day is better and better. It's vast and we learn more and just be that image. But I know that later on somebody said, because one day I was walking on New York streets and I was feeling like I am Vishnu and I have to be here for sustenance. And that's how it started happening. More states, more countries, it became the whole region. So sustenance main quality, and I realized that when I had this vision of Vishnu, I'm walking and I'm saying, yes, I am Vishnu. Vishnu has to sustain, and you just keep sustaining, and from there start growing everything. Right? Okay.
Thank
Okay,
you.
nice to talk to you.
Omshanti.
Okay, Omshanti.
Om Shanti. Thank you. So tomorrow is Wednesday in our schedule from Amritvela 3:30 a.m. to 4:45 a.m. In the evening 5 to 5:30 p.m. Avyakti children Murli class 6 o'clock Bhatti will start, followed by special meditation with Mohini Didi 7 to 7:30 p.m. Hindi series, English series and chit chat. Now let's remember Baba and take drishti from Didi.
ओम शांति, ओम शांति।